Hello, and welcome back to Operation Vimy Ridge. It is the fall-winter of 1916 for the British. We have 51 IPP to spend because we were not ready for any of this turn, which is probably the last time that's going to happen in a while, but we'll see. But it depends if I can get improved instruction on what we're going to buy. So I have it all laid out here based on how that roll goes. So we will do tech and then come back to the buys. And then we have one free diplomacy roll. We're going to go for Belgium. So for tech, as I said, we need to get improved construction to stage 4, so that will be gray on a 7 or higher, and a fighter evolution on an 8 or higher is blue, and we need that, and we will have to pay to upgrade our fighters next turn. So let's see what happens here. And that is a 12 and a 3, so we get improved construction, but we don't get fighter evolution, which isn't the worst thing in the world. It costs us $3 to upgrade that next turn. But the more important one is definitely improved construction. And then Belgium. Belgium on a 3 or less. That is a 10, so that definitely is no good. Okay, so with our... So 20 IPP is going to be spent on a camel for 4, a Gurkha for 4, colonial for 2, infantry for 2, one stage of a cruiser for the French for 2, and a artillery for 5. That's 20. And then for the 31 that's left is going to be 3 subs for 15. They're 5 each now. We're going to finish the 2 cruisers that were on stage 2. So that's 4 more. And then we're going to fast build 2 cruisers at 6 each. So that would be 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 15 is 31. So these will not happen now. That was just in case I didn't get that. So how the build chart should look now, guys, is the 2 that were on stage 2 got finished. We're going to fast build 2 from stage 3 and stage 2. So they're sitting there, and the French dude is going to come up to there. Okay. Attacks. We're going to do an attrition attack into Lorraine, and then we're going to sacrifice our 6 dudes to get our mandatory offensive in. Then or whatever. We're also going to take the recon blimp, 1-2 to M2, along with the seaplane, 1-2, and the seaplane from Northern Algeria, 1. They're all going to go on map and try to take out that Italian coastal sub. Then we are going to take the 2 TBDs, one from I4, 1-2, and the one from I5. They're going to be minesweepers. So they're going to try to take out that mine. So they will attack at 4, the mine will defend at 2. Then we are going to take the transport from I4, one of them. He has a major port here in Aden. It's going to come down to I3, pick up 2 colonials, go back to I4, 2, I5 is 3, and take Eritrea. That's a walk-in. So that will give us a free diplomacy roll next turn, which is the main reason why I decided to sacrifice those 6 dudes this turn. Okay, so that should be done there. I mean, this is non-combat or combat, whatever, but the pre-dread is going to go 1 with the transport. Whoops, this transport, sorry. I already had transport in I5. Okay. And then we're going to do attrition attack into Palestine with 2 artillery. Attrition attack from Kuwait into northern Iraq with 1 artillery. And then we're going to try this bad boy here again and see what we can do. So, let's start with the mine. So I have 2 at 4 to take out the mine. And a 3 and a 7, so I get the mine. The mine defends at a 2. Okay, he misses. And I'm sure his sub is going to take a strike at me just because, why not? And the sub misses also. Okay, so that was good. We removed the mine. So attrition attacks. Palestine into Syria. So I got 2 at 1. A 7 and a 1. So I do get 1 hit. So 1 dude from Palestine will die. I'm assuming it's going to be a colonial, but I always let you guys pick. From southern Iraq and the northern Iraq, we have 1 out of 1. That is a 7 again. Man, that dice is like 7. Okay, then over in India, I got 2 at 1. He's got 1 at 2. We're rolling together. It's 1 round. Okay, he misses, and I rolled 2 8s, so I miss. Okay, so let's clean this up here a second. So I failed there. Everybody go back to where they started from. Attrition attack done. Attrition attack done. Okay. Then in M2, I have 2 seaplanes at 3 and a recon blimp at 1, trying to take out that Italian coastal sub. Okay. And nope. 7, 4, and 9. So the coastal sub will live. So that was a failure. Would have been nice to take him out, but it is what it is. Okay. So I think all that's left then is up in Bavaria. And let me just double check. I think the only one with counter battery. Oh, counter battery is the Ottomans. Okay, so let me just double check here because I did attack them. So they have 1 here in Palestine. So that means they will get 1 and 1 back at me for Palestine. So let's do that. I'm glad I checked. And that's a 2. So so close, but thankfully he missed. And there's no artillery up in northern Iraq, so that's good. Okay, so then in Bavaria, I have 3 artillery attrition attacking. So I have 3 at 1. Six, 9, 10, so no good. Okay. Then he has 3 heavies at 3 and 14 at 4. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So I'm not expecting to survive this, but we shall see what happens here. I do need to get a cup. I have a cup I want to use, but I just keep forgetting to bring it down with me. Okay, here we go. His first strikes against my 6 dudes. Okay, we have a heavy hit. We have a regular hit. We have, 2 more regular hits. We have another regular hit. 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 So my 6 dudes are dead. They don't even get to fire back. They don't even have to do. So yeah, so good rolling, General. You destroyed my British dudes. Okay. Okay, so now attrition attack failed, and these 6 British guys are now in the dead pile. Okay. Non-combat movement. The fleet, which is right now in A21 in port, is going to move to A22. And they're going to remain out of port, except for the transports. They're going to be in port. So 3 dreads, a cruiser, and 2 TBDs will be in A22 out of port. One of the reasons I'm going there is the fact that these pre-dreads back here cannot make it to me. Staying there. They only have a movement of 2 with the bonus, so we're going to hang out there for now. So yeah, the seaplane. The seaplane. I was debating what I was doing with him based on how things went down south. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I think he is going to fly his 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 to southern France. Okay. Then the recon blimp is going to stay on maritime air patrol, along with one of the seaplanes, I believe. I'm going to leave him on map. And the other one is going to land in Tunisia. I think I like how that goes. Okay. The 2 TBDs that cleared the mine are going to go into port in eastern Egypt. So I'll grab an import marker later if I have any left. I ran out of entrenched markers already, so I definitely need to buy some more of them. Okay. I'm just looking at my stuff here. So then 2 of the colonial troops from I-4 are going to hop on this transport, or sorry, from town of Somaliland, hop on the transport in I-4, going to go 1, 2, 3 to Calcutta, and go in port in Calcutta. Then the infantry and colonial and British East Africa are going to walk to a town in Somaliland. The colonial in Najd is going to walk to southern Iraq. Because the only thing I need to garrison in is that dude place right there, I think. Okay. I think that is it. I'm just trying to do one last look around of where I'm going. Okay. So then the placement of units. The Gurkha is going to go into Calcutta. The artillery and infantry are going to go into eastern Egypt. I can place the infantry there because I have a factory there. The camel is going to go into southern Iraq because that is a desert area. The colonial is going into Najd to re-garrison that so I can collect that dollar. The 2 cruisers and 3 subs are going to join the Navy in A-22. So those guys are in port. These guys here are not. Okay. We're going to do one more non-combat movement. The tank that's in London was going to hop on one of those transports and go over here to Picardy. And we're going to move 1 infantry from London, leaving 4 still there, and making 5 infantry in the British Midlands. Okay. Sorry I went out of order there, guys, but I saw that and wanted to adjust that there. Okay. I see no more non-combat movement markers. I see no more flame, so I think that... Oh, we gotta just move that guy up. I think we already did it, but the French should have a cruiser now on stage 2. Yep. Okay. So, income. We are at 40. We get 1 for Belgium. Yep. So that's 41. And we get 2d6 for wartime income. Well, one went flying, so I got 2 with the 1. The other one left the board. Okay, so I get 7. Let's figure out where the heck that one guy went. He just took off on me. Okay, so 7 for wartime, so 41, 48. So 1, 2, 3, 45, 6. So a little less, but I rolled really good at wartime last time. 46, 47, 48. And obviously I'm going to lose 3 of that for fighters next turn, but that's not a big deal. I'll just leave that sitting there for now. Okay. I'll have to upgrade my 3 fighters that are sitting there. Okay. Let's do a quick disposition, and then we will pass it on to the Austro-Hungarians. So in Lorraine, there are 3 artillery, 2 infantry, 3 fighters, a cavalry, and an ineffective commander. In Picardy, there is a tank. In London, there are 4 infantry and 2 naval infantry. In British Midlands, there are 5 infantry, militia, and a naval infantry. The rest of England is the same. A22 has 3 dreads, 3 cruisers, 3 subs, 2 TBDs, an effective commander, and 4 transports in port in the British Midlands. There is a seaplane and a recon blimp on map in M2. The seaplane in southern France, seaplane in Tunisia. The mine in M8 was removed. In eastern Egypt, we added 1 infantry and 1 artillery, so 3 artillery, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 infantry, 2 cavalry, 4 colonials, and a camel, it looks like. I gotta chip that up. And an effective commander. And 2 TBDs in port. I-5 has a pre-dread and 2 transports. Eritrea has 2 colonial. British East Africa is now empty. Italian Somaliland has 2 colonials and an infantry. No other changes in Africa. Southern Iraq has 5 infantry, 4 colonials, artillery, and a camel now. The only changes in India is there's a transport in port in Calcutta along with 3 colonials and a Gurkha. Palestine, you lose 1 to attrition. I'm assuming it's going to be this colonial here, but we'll verify that. I believe that is it. As always, if you guys have any questions, please ask. And we will see you all next year. Have a good one.